Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope everyone's doing well today on this rainy last day of November. So I thought I would do a reading for the month ahead for December 2025. And there are 5 questions or 5 things that I'm going to read about. So let's get started. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. I have my lovely Christmas tree in the background. I'm at my parents' house right now, and they have, I think, 5 trees up, which is kind of a little over the top this year, but we'll see. So let's pull for December 2025. Happy birthday to all those December people out there. Okay. Okay, so again, 5 questions, and I pulled 6 cards, 2 on the 3rd question. So the energy that the new month is bringing is the 7 of Cups. So there are definitely options in front of us right now, especially for those of us who have been waiting for opportunities to really kind of arise and kind of things that we can focus on, new opportunities. Something to leave behind and move past. The 2 of Cups. This is a relationship that we no longer want to focus on, things that no longer serve us. And I know that 2 of Cups is oftentimes a relationship, but I think that in this instance, this would be like a relationship that is no longer beneficial to any of us really anymore. The 3rd question is how I can get the most of this new month. And I pulled 2 for this one. We have the 2 of Pentacles and Justice. So it's funny that this is really just about balance, really balancing your opportunities this month, really balancing that sense of justice that you really have and learning how to move forward with that. Next is something related to my spiritual journey that I should explore. The Devil. So this sort of constant back and forth between ourselves, right? That's always kind of something that is really challenging, but it's important to explore that shadow side of yourself. And lastly, something to be mindful of this month. We have the King of Cups. And so with the King of Cups, this is really just, it could be a potential partner, it could be a new relationship, but I think it could also be an aspect of ourselves that we don't necessarily like to acknowledge, or something that we like about ourselves that we don't necessarily acknowledge. I think that's the right way of saying that. So something like the golden shadow that we really admire in others and in ourselves, but don't always show. So to get a better idea of this reading in general, I'm going to pull from my Woodland Wardens deck about more of this reading. But I think overall this reading is mostly about getting to know yourself and letting old relationships go, things that no longer serve you. Interesting. Yeah, this is about productivity. We have the bee in pomegranate. And the bee in pomegranate being productive, so having choices, really learning to balance things out. We got a lot of twos, we got a lot of justice in this deck. We have a lot of emotions. And it's also about work as well. About being productive, maybe leaving a job that doesn't serve you. That could be that relationship that you don't want anymore. And having options to choose. Being a guardian, we have the wolf and rosehip. And guardianship is really just about guiding yourself and guarding yourself to and against forces that could potentially hurt you, and knowing when to leave something behind. It could be, again, this relationship that I keep getting stuck on, and yeah, because someone is deceiving you. We have the Coyote and Datura, so that's about deceit. And with that card, also we have the Devil. It's that sort of back and forth deceiving yourself, that sort of cognitive dissonance that we really don't oftentimes realize that we're doing, but is something that we do all the time. We think to ourselves, oh, like, I'm not good at this, so I'm not going to do it. But in fact, you are fantastic at whatever you do, because, you know, we're our own worst enemies, right? So that's interesting. We have the Vulture and Asphodel, and that's about upheaval. This new month, December, is really just about something, it sounds like almost like a tower moment, but it's not quite there yet. Like, we're kind of building up to this moment that is something that will create something better for us. It's that Devil card, that Seven of Cups too. I mean, having options, but also knowing which cup to choose. And it's also about satisfaction, because we have the Turtle and Coriander. And the Turtle and Coriander in this reading is really just about being satisfied with what you have and where you can move forward from here. So being satisfied with your life path so far, as well as things that, you know, no longer serve you, and moving past that. So I think being satisfied with how far you've come as well. One last card. We have the Porcupine and Anemone. Anemone. It's about boundaries. I can never pronounce this word. Boundaries, right. So creating something for yourself. Saying no when other people ask you to do something that you're uncomfortable with, right? Saying that you're done with something. I mean, think of these trees, these 5 or 10 Christmas trees that my parents have. They still want me to decorate, and no, I'm done. It's something as simple as that. It can be someone asking you to pick up their stuff and saying, no, that's yours, it's not mine. And it could also be someone who is sort of emotionally manipulating you to do what they want to do, to make you do what they want. And I think that it's important to really understand where this is coming from and creating boundaries in that way. So I'm going to pull one more card just for, you know, from the tarot, just for the overall feel for this month. Like, what is going on? What are we doing with this opportunity? Oh boy, a partnership. It could be a relationship. We have the Lovers. It could be, again, a business partnership that you do or have with someone that may work out in your favor. It could also be a social contract that you have with someone. It's about keeping those boundaries, right? So this December, and a lot of fast energy. We have the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands, really, and the Lovers, that's really fast. I mean, this is an incoming kind of comet-like energy that is just really, really fast. Something is happening, some kind of relationship. Again, it does not have to be a romantic relationship, just any kind of relationship in general. And I think just this December, something's happening. Let's pull one more just to see what is happening this December. The Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles here is really a reminder of coming back to our roots, really creating something for ourselves, being creative, building from the ground up, but also remembering where we came from, what our roots are, and how we can make ourselves better people over the course of, our lives. So I think the Eight of Pentacles, like, be creative. That's hard work too. I mean, that's a lot of skill, a lot of opportunity, especially with the Lovers and the Eight of Wands here. So I believe that this reading, December is really, really coming up tomorrow. And I think that in terms of the month ahead, there's a lot to look forward to, a lot of fast moving energy, a lot of creativity, a lot of skill, a lot of relationships. So really kindling that kind of maybe familial relationship. I don't know why I'm getting that, but also like a working relationship as well. So that is all I have for everyone. I hope you have a wonderful and blessed December. Have a good one.